Anyhow, so I got a response back from a disgruntled Nation Yahweh fan. They say, well, you need to study more instead of bashing our God. That's okay, send me some literature. So he sent me a book called Introduction to the Hebrew Language, saying Hulon Mitchell Jr. wrote it. Guess what? I'm going to show y'all. So the literature he sent me through email was an introduction to the Hebrew language of God. So as I'm reading and I open it up, start going through it and everything, I'm going to the introduction of it. So I start off, the highlighted part is going to really catch my eyes. So it caught my eyes. So the highlighted part was the biggest lie ever told to humanity. It said the true Hebrew language was first introduced by Yahweh through his son, Hulon Mitchell Jr. Is y'all for real, man? So he done told a bold-faced lie like that, saying he created the Hebrew language? Dang, man, that's a bold statement. The biggest lie told to humanity. So as I move on to the next page, and here we go again, highlighted words. So as I'm looking at it, y'all can see it too. But now, since Hulon Mitchell Jr. has revealed to us that yes, we have a language, and yes, we have a land, God, and history, and since he has awakened us to his marvelous light, man, this man just brought y'all into the plague of darkness. These people tripping. He wanted me to review the book, so hey, I'm reviewing it. But check out what the second paragraph say. It say this means that language is only unimportant when you don't have one. If you don't have a language, a land, a culture, or a God, you don't exist. Yahweh, through his son, Hulon Mitchell Jr., has reestablished the Hebrew people, the Hebrew language, the Hebrew culture, and now we have our Hebrew God. Man, y'all got to be the slowest people ever, man. Who in their right mind will fall for this trash? Man, listen, he wanted me to review the book. All he did was just made me expose y'all more and more. So I guess this imbecile sending me this dark psychology brainwashing trash was going to really get my mind straight and make me stop bashing this anthropology god, Hulon Mitchell Jr. But you know what's really, really crazy? As we jump to this page right here, it says Appellations of Hulon Mitchell Jr. So now you got code words now that place you in the script now. Wow. So just check it out. It say an appellation is a word or phrase that describes or characterizes a person. It is only a title, or if it sometimes used with or in place of a person's name. When you read the Holy Bible, which he talking about the King James trash, the Son of God, Hulon Mitchell Jr., as he keeps saying, is hidden under different names and titles. Man, you better stop this foolishness, man. You are crazy. Really? As you see, YouTube, there's really nothing to review about this book. It's trash. Jim Jones philosophy, dark psychology, brainwashing literature. So I'm not even gonna waste my time reading this. I guess he felt like me reading this book was gonna change my mind about Hulon Mitchell Jr., but nah, it ain't gonna work. It's just gonna make me embarrass y'all more, cause this is some real nonsense, for real. Reading that falsehood and deception literature left me speechless. I really don't have much to say about it no more. But the people who call themselves following that belief system or chasing that or want to be a part of that, y'all need to think twice. But I'm going to leave y'all with this. Deception or falsehood is an act or a statement that misleads, hides the truth, or promotes a belief, concept, or idea that is not true. It is often done for personal gain or advantage. Deception can involve dissimulation, propaganda, and sleight of hand, as well as distraction, camouflage, or concealment. There is also self-deception, as in bad faith. It can also be called, with varying subjective implications, beguilement, deceit, bluff, mystification, ruse, or subterfuge. Deception is a major relation transgression that often leads to feelings of betrayal and distrust between relational partners. Deception violates relational rules and is considered to be a negative violation of expectations. Most people expect friends, relational partners, and even strangers to be truthful most of the time. If people expect most conversations to be untruthful, talking and communicating with others would require distraction and misdirection to acquire reliable information. A significant amount of deception occurs between some romantic and relational partners. Deceit and dishonesty can also form grounds for civil litigation in tort or contract laws, where it is known as misrepresentation or fraudulent misrepresentation if deliberated, or give rise to criminal prosecution for fraud. That's what they need, for real, tricking people with these lies. It also forms a vital part of psychological warfare in denial and in deception. Nation Yahweh, just go ahead and take y'all banners down, burn all y'all flags, tear down y'all groves, man, and give it up. For real.